Hey guys, me Dave. I thought I'd do another video tonight. It's 2/14/2020, Valentine's Day. I was just watching some videos on YouTube of targeted individuals and stuff like that, and um, I think one of the reasons why I make such a good victim in this program is because my emotions run high sometimes, and I react, and I know that I react, and sometimes I can't stop from reacting, so I make the perfect victim. They had me trapped from 2012. When I first really noticing, when I look back now, I noticed that I got hit quite a bit in 2012 and stuff like that. But anyway, I was watching these videos of targeted individuals and stuff like that on YouTube, real targets, and they talk about the technology and all this stuff and what's going on, and all this stuff that you can research and all this stuff. It is when I look back on it, it's truly amazing on how they, how much money in research they're putting into mind control technologies. I know people have said that that's the future war. I mean, if we ever go to war, it's war of the minds and stuff like that. I totally agree with that. We won't need bombs and stuff like that anymore. Well, you just attack a person's mind. It's amazing how much money they're putting into this program, and putting into targeted individuals, real trauma-based mind control victims. It's amazing the money they're spending on all this stuff. I realize there are other countries involved in this, and they're developing their own mind control technologies and stuff like that. Russia, China, and all that stuff. But it's and I think the USA is ahead on everyone. I think they're further ahead than Russia and China. Dr. Duncan said that China has arrived a little late into the game, but they're in the game now, and they're developing these technologies, and it's amazing. It's amazing how much research and money they are putting into these programs to control the human mind and to research the human mind. It really is amazing. When you think about it, they've been doing this since the 50s, 70s. It kind of went black budget, underground in the 70s, using electromagnetic fields and ELF waves and all this stuff. They've been, in the 70s it kind of went dark. It kind of went black budget, and it's a big, huge, open secret on what they're doing, and they will not admit to it. They're not going to admit what they've been doing to American citizens or citizens around the world, where they're here. There's targeted individuals in Africa, Australia, Europe, all over the world. There are targets going through this program. It's amazing when you think about it. What we're a part of history, and when this comes out when this comes out someday, we are going to be put in the history books is the worst crime against humanity in the world. You know, we are going to go down in the history books. They're going to remember our names. You know, they're going to know what we've been through. You know, and people will be studying us in college courses, and they're gonna know what we've been through. You know, it's amazing. It really is amazing, and it's disgusting at the same time. You know, because we are going through something unbelievable. The unbelievable. The public doesn't want to hear about it. They don't want to know about it. They don't want it to interfere with their perfect life. You know, you got mom and dad going to work every day, living middle class, working families. You know, they don't want to hear about what's going on. They don't want to hear about it. They want to watch their sports on TV. They want to watch the news on TV. They want to hear about what the weather is going to be tomorrow. You know, what's the weather going to be like tomorrow? They don't want to hear about victims of mind control technologies. They don't want to listen to it. It's unbelievable. You know, when Dr. Phil had a victim on, you know, they had a TI on Dr. Phil. I left messages on the Dr. Phil website, and there were some ladies on there. I'm like, I'm a real mind control victim. And I gave some examples of what I was going through. And they had some women on there that they were like, I can't imagine the government justifying the money they're spending on you. I don't see it. I just can't believe it. You know, they couldn't believe it. They couldn't believe the money they were spending on us. And I told her, I said, they're spending millions of dollars on us in this research and development, you know, in these technologies. And soon after, they took all my comments down. They took all the comments down of TIs that were leaving comments. They took them all down, removed the video, the clip of that show, and they removed all of our comments. You know, they know what's going on. You know, they know what's going on. You know, people just don't want to see it. You know, how do we get people to wake up and realize what's going on? We are being hurt. Children are being hurt. Single women are being hurt. You know, men are being hurt. You know, what is it going to take for these people to wake up? What is it going to take for the public to wake up and realize what's going on? You know, they have billboards right in their face. You know, and people just drive by. I'm going to go home, make supper for my family and all this stuff. It doesn't bother me that people are being tortured. What is it going to take for people to wake up? You know, it bothers me because, you know, if we had 500,000 people on our side, you know, or less than that, if we had 25,000 people marching in the streets of Washington, D.C., they would have to listen to us. You know, they would have to listen to us and think, we're in big trouble here if we don't do something. You know, it's just amazing that people are asleep out there. They're asleep. They don't want to see the truth. You know, we are not crazy. They don't want to see the truth of what's going on. Do research on MK Ultra. You know, there's the documents, the Black Vault. You can look up all kinds of MK Ultra documents and what they've been putting people through and experimentation and all this stuff. Brain research, brainwashing research. You know, and people just don't want to see it. They don't want to take the time to see it. You know what made me sad the other day is that I thought a friend of mine was a real TI on Facebook. I didn't meet her in person or anything like that, but she was an older lady, and she seemed like she had a kind heart. And somebody else accused her of being a perp. and I kind of stuck by her side, and I felt really bad for her and stuff like that. I had to delete her off of Facebook because she was flooding. You know, you get all kinds of perps on Facebook, and they flood the feed with nonsense, disinformation. You know, when you wake up in the morning and you flood the feed with 20 kittens, you know, yeah, they're cute. Oh, I give it that. They're cute kittens. But you're flooding out information that people are trying to put out. And when I look and I'm getting this feed of 20 to 30 kittens that are cute, they're cute, I admit that, you know, but they're you know, they're flooding the feed, so you don't get good information. And I had to delete that lady because I thought, well, I don't know if she's a perp or not, but she sure acts like a perp. And I had to delete her, and I felt bad for that because she seemed like a sweet older lady, you know, that was my friend. But I had to delete her because I wasn't getting good information. There's a girl on my Facebook friends that she gives excellent information from the Black Vault, MK Ultra stuff, really, really good information. And I had this other lady that was flooding out the good information that was being given. You know, I felt really bad about that. You know, so I just thought I would do another video because you know, you know, it's truly amazing what they're doing to control the human mind, and it's amazing. You know, and we are victims of this program. We're the guinea pigs, you know, and it's really sad to see. So I just thought I'd do another video, you guys, and I care for all you guys out there, and I'll talk to you later.